Department of National Defense or DND Secretary Delphin Lorenzana believes the captain and crew of the Chinese vessel which rammed and abandoned the Philippine fishing boat Gem Ver should at least apologize and pay compensation to the Philippines and the aggrieved fishermen.
Yeah, I think that would be appropriate for demand for the ship captain to apologize and then make restitution for the damage.
Maybe an accident is how Lorenzana describes the ramming and sinking of the Filipino fishing boats.
Yeah, I think it is just an accident. Getting based on some of the information that we got from some of the crew. This is just an accident. Siguro hindi rin sinasadya nung kabila na masagi nila. And yun lang, hindi tinulungan.
The defense secretary was the first to condemn the incident after he announced it on June 12. Lorenzana's new stance echoes China's statement on the incident described as an ordinary maritime traffic accident. Security analyst Romel Banlawi says friendlier ties between the Philippines and China should not be used to set aside and cover up Filipino fishermen's own accounts. Banlawi says, quote, "We don't want to let this friendship deny justice to the 22 fishermen affected by the incident." Banlawi says what cannot be ignored was the Chinese did not help the fishermen and abandoned them at sea. Senator Ping Locsin says Wednesday, June 19, presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo seems to be lawyering for China on the Philippine boat sinking incident.
Kaya nga sabi ko kanina, ang first impression ko, parang he's acting like the Defense Council of China. Or at least, at the very least, naglo-lawyer siya doon sa Chinese crew. Dahil hinahanapan niya ng butas yung mga fishermen.
Lacson and other senators earlier expressed disappointment over President Rodrigo Duterte dismissing the issue as a maritime incident. Water interruptions hit Metro Manila and nearby areas beginning Tuesday night, June 18, as the water level of the Angat Dam continues to drop. The National Water Resources Board or NWRB says the dam is expected to hit its critical level within the next 3 days. Schedules for the water interruptions, though, were not released ahead of time. Manila Water only released its schedule at around 8:30 p.m. on Tuesday, while Maynilad Water Services released its own past 10 a.m. on Wednesday, June 19. Manila Water handles the East Zone or parts of Metro Manila and Rizal, while Maynilad handles the West Zone or parts of Metro Manila and Cavite. The latest round of water interruptions comes as the NWRB decides to reduce its allocation for the concessionaires. State Weather Bureau Pag-asa declared the start of the rainy season Friday, June 14, but the amount of rainfall is still not enough to boost the water level of the Angat Dam. Veteran Filipino actor Eddie Garcia's latest EEG shows minimal brain activity as he remains in critical condition following a cervical spine fracture sustained June 8. The medical bulletin Makati Medical Center released Wednesday, June 19 confirms the 90-year-old actor continues to be in critical condition. Garcia family spokesperson Tony Rebosa says Garcia remains dependent on the ventilator to breathe and medications to support his blood pressure. Garcia has been confined since June 8 when he tripped on a cable while filming for his upcoming teleserye with GMA7. On July 2, the mobile phone service providers will comply with the Mobile Number Portability Act. The new law allows consumers to retain their phone numbers when switching to another service provider or switching from postpaid to prepaid. To qualify for mobile number portability, the National Telecommunications Commission or NTC sets certain requirements. The subscriber must not have unpaid bills and should not be covered by a lock-in period with the provider. The porting can only take place after 60 days of the number's activation. Once all these requirements are met, the subscriber should get the 9-digit code from the original service provider. If cleared, the new service provider will activate the ported number within 24 hours, 48 hours at the most. Mobile number portability is free of charge.